All right, so keeping it real, cash stuffing with the apostate turtle. Okay, so if you saw my other video, you know my life is like, the way I described it to somebody was like, you know, a load of shit that's on fire and hurling, careening into a black hole. It's pretty much my life. Everything's, anyway. But it's okay, because me and my turtle are going to get a cat. The turtle's doing a little better. Money's tight, right? So what do I do when I worry about money? I, like, find something that makes me feel like I have control. So, as you know, okay. So originally, my plan that I got on TikTok was to just use imaginary money, and I had the prop money. That turned out to be a waste because manipulatives are great, but it takes up an envelope and you're not using it. So then I started using like actual physical cash for some things. I had like a separate, this one was physical cash, this one was imaginary cash, right? To kind of keep them separate. So then, because I need to be able to see like, so say I have like I think I put it the other way wrong, I said the wrong number, but say I have like $500 in the bank. But in my journals, I know that I have like $100 in imaginary cash. So I need to be able to quickly add that up. And then when I look at my bank account, I can be like, okay, you know, if I subtract this much imaginary cash, that's when I get my actual amount, which I'm usually very good at like tracking on the app, on a different app, exactly how much I have, but I like to be able to check and make sure nothing weird happened and I don't have money, you know? It's time consuming being poor. But anyway, so I was looking at that. It's still not really a great option. Just because like sometimes you need to be able to pay in like a debit, like some things like really hard to pay for, like, you know, with cash. So for example, Amazon, you have to get a gift card, and you have to walk to the post office, it's a whole thing. Or like Google Play. But some of the things are saving up, so I don't want to have it in my bank account if I'm trying to save. So basically, my point is sometimes it's better to have physical cash taken out of your account so that you know where it is and what, like, when you can use it, and you're not like, your bank account doesn't look like it has more money than it really does. And sometimes it's better to have like imaginary cash, like digital money or whatever in the bank. So, but then I figured out you can't really just have some category. So like food was going to be all like, you know, physical cash, but like sometimes, like usually stuff's cheaper at the grocery store, so I just walk to the grocery store, but sometimes like if you need to buy something in bulk, it is cheaper online, and then it's real hard to buy online with cash. You have to get a gift card, which the fees on that make it just completely not worth it. So, you know, your girl, the apostate turtle, was up like all night figuring this out. So I guess other cash stuffers might not like get this complicated with it, but like this is what I did. So, you know, this is my monthly budget sheet that I got from Jeff Bezos, right? This is fashion. You can see I put $6 every 2 weeks. I'm going to be a fashionable lady, right? I have so much money. But then I put over here. So this, I've got, it's really small. It took me forever to make this, by the way. I had to watch this like YouTube video that's like half an hour long on like how to use Google Slides because I don't have Microsoft because I'm poor. So I had to use like, well, I know how to use Google Slides, but I didn't know how to use it for like this. So I had to like use Google Slides, make it like an A6. Oh, by the way, I said A4 the other day. It's A6, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got date, cash transaction, cash balance. So I have $18 here for fashion. That's in cash. So that would be like normal cash stuffing. And then digital transaction, digital balance, grand total. So if I'm going through and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to quickly know like how much imaginary cash I have in every category. And this way I could combine, like, so I can cash stuff and some of it's fake money and some of it's real money. And so, and by the way, I had to cut all these things out. There was like a zillion of them. Then I had to punch the holes because I only had a single hole punch. Anyway, it's been a long weekend. It's been an even longer week. I go back to work tomorrow. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, this section is purple. So if I go to the bottom, because, you know, if I change, say, like I put in like imaginary money, then that would be at the bottom. So this is like my $6. You know, nobody break my house and steal the $6. I know you're all tempted. So this is real money. I'm gonna find one that's virtual. So this is the newspaper. They usually bill. You can't pay the newspaper in cash, I guess, unless you want to go downtown. So digital balance, 6. So then I can go through and be like, okay, $6 on this, and then I can be like, oh, Christmas present, 0. Well, yeah, I don't have any money, so it doesn't take that long. But if you go through and look at all your digital transactions, that's what I did. If anybody wants the template, like, I would be honored because, oh my gosh. So listen, this is why I'm making this video, right? Because like, so I guess like, I couldn't just do a table, so I had to make like all these little squares, and oh my God, it took forever. But like I'm hoping, I don't know, I always get this hope that like maybe if I like make a cute planner, money will appear, because I need to buy furniture. I need like thousands, like I don't, like my apartment's not furnished at all. I don't have like anywhere to put stuff yet. So I did the math. So my boss is saying hopefully in February she'll increase my pay. So then hopefully every 2 weeks I can take out like $160. I'm picturing the Google spreadsheet. I like worry about money all day. It's like really time consuming. But if I take out $160 every 2 weeks, then I will be able to pay for furniture and like all the other major expenses, pay off my credit card, whatever. As long as there's no other emergencies, which let's face it, yeah. But hopefully, if everything goes perfectly from here on out, I'll be able to have my apartment furnished by May of 2026. So I'll be 36 years old, finally have a furnished apartment. So, yay. Okay, so if anybody's wondering, cash stuffing, it's fun if you're on TikTok and you have money. It's a lot less fun if you're doing it because you're broke AF. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I got a turtle to support, so there you go.